All right, we are live. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I'm Ronnie Soud. This morning I think I'm going to keep it pretty light. Just wanted to, talk with all of you, give you a little bit of a recap, on what we've been doing this week, and give you a window too into how we create content here at Soud Marketing, video content specifically that we put out on social media. I want to share that process with you as well. And then also update you on some of the cool content pieces that we have coming up in the next week. And so, it's Friday. This is my favorite day of the week. I think a lot of you have heard me say that before. It's my favorite day of the week, actually, because this is the day where I batch all of my content. So all the videos and stuff that you all see and consume on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and up on the blog, I actually batch all of those every Friday. And so, I get in early. I do a lot of it myself. Sometimes we go live. Sometimes we have, other people on. You all have met a few guests, and I think Dania and Casey from previous videos. But so I'm going to give you guys a window into all of that, really. But this morning I got in extra early. It was picture day at my kids' school, so they were excited. So they were up buzzing around extra. So I didn't waste any time, came in early. We're actually prepping for a family vacation. We're leaving tomorrow. So all this week, I feel like, it's been a busy week. It's just flown by, but we've been wrapping projects, onboarding new clients. I've also gotten in a ton of requests this week. So I've been doing, I think I've done, a ton of proposals, which is exciting. I've met some really cool new people that have great businesses that I'm really excited about. And so that's one of my favorite parts of this business, is meeting so many new individuals, on a consistent basis. Learning about what they've started, how they've grown. I find all of that very interesting conversationally, right? And so that's one of the things that I really enjoy. And that's been the last 10 days, we've gotten in a lot of new prospects that we've been able to send proposals out to. So excited to see in the coming weeks all of those guys start to get rolling with us here. And so what I do for vacation prep, I'm interested to hear from you, fellow business owners, marketing directors out there, how you prepare for going on a weeks-long vacation. What we've been doing here as a team is wrapping up clients who needed new campaigns, needed to go live. We've been doing almost all of our holiday season prep the last 2 weeks for clients, which has been great. This holiday season, not sure what to expect. This is definitely a different animal going into it. Usually in October, we're getting a good sense of what to expect in November and December. This one is a little bit different. But anyway, so, getting back to how we prep, just working with the team, getting new clients that have started. We need to close some of those projects out, get them live, get them rolling. And also making a task list for everyone next week, because I want to be out all week. So making sure that, we have our management priorities, our new client priorities all set, all scheduled out, so on and so forth. And then, I think the biggest thing is I'm in here today doing the thing that I love, which is batching content for all of you, so that Casey is able to package up all the videos that I do and push those out as marketing content for next week. And so, someone asked me if I'm going to disconnect, and I said no. So pretty definitively too. I think as a business owner, it's really hard to just go dark. So I don't think I will, especially today where we can text and video and, you know, do emails so easily. Also, like, I'm not one of those business owners that needs to disconnect. I mean, I love what I do. I love talking about this stuff. You know, I love talking to the clients, doing performance reviews, you know, coming up with ideas, all that sort of stuff. So I don't view it as mundane work. It's all, you know, pretty exciting to me. So I don't mind, you know, being interrupted and stuff like that. But, you know, if we're on a hike, I'm probably not going to get back to you, you know, right then and there. But by late afternoon and this evening, you should definitely expect to hear from me. So let's get on to it. So I want to give a little window into how we create video content here. And so, you know, right now I'm live. And so I'm live up on my personal Facebook, our business Facebook, as well as YouTube. And I'm using an app called StreamYard, which is what I always use. But what I typically do is every Friday I batch content. And so I'll make anywhere from, I don't know, like 4 to 8 videos, you know, every single Friday. Sometimes I'll be live, but, you know, most of the time I'm using like Photo Booth, or I'm using Zoom if I'm doing a screen share type of thing. And I find that schedule works best for me, right? Batching, coming in here, getting in here early, and just boom, knocking them all out. Now, you know, there's a little bit of prep work that goes into that. You know, I don't just, I think it's entirely too hard to just open up your laptop screen, or, you know, turn the, you know, phone camera on yourself and then go. I don't think that's how you create content. I do think that you need somewhat of a plan. And so I tend to plan my content out, you know, like 2 weeks, 10 days ahead of time. I keep a running list of topics that I want to cover. Right. And so sometimes those topics are really big, and then I subdivide them into smaller topics so that I get multiple, you know, short 2-3 minute videos out of every topic that I have. And I keep a running list of those on an app called Evernote, which, you know, this process works for me. So I have all of my video topics down in Evernote. I tend to group those together based on genre. So if we're talking about Google ads more heavily one week, or Facebook ads, or social, or creating content, so on and so forth, I tend to like to batch my videos based on genre, right? I don't want to poke around at too many different topics. You know, I find that kind of spreads my mind around a little too thin. And I think it's easier for me, you know, to make 5 straight videos about Google ads than it is, you know, for me to cover various topics. That's what I meant by that. So, you know, to kind of recap, I plan about 10 days in advance. I store everything in Evernote. You know, after I have a topic, I write an outline. I do not script myself, as you guys can probably tell. I do not script myself. Rather, I write a very basic outline. And if I wrote a script, I wouldn't follow it anyway. That's just the kind of person that I am. And so, you know, I just have a few bullet points up there so that I know to hit certain areas within that particular video there. And then, you know, I keep a running list of those in Evernote. And so come Friday, I take the group of videos that I decided to do, and I pound through them, you know. And again, you know, I use a mix of, I go live. And so when I go live, I use a tool called StreamYard, which I'm using right now. And that pulls in YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and LinkedIn Live, which I don't have yet, but I'm waiting for them. I put a request in for them for me to be able to go live up on LinkedIn. And so if I'm not going live and on StreamYard, then I think Photo Booth is the easiest thing to do up on Apple. You know, I'm a Mac guy, so I turn on Photo Booth there, and I just roll. And then sort of the third way is, if I want to show slides, I do tend to use Zoom. And so I find that, starting out on Zoom, then sharing screen is a really great way to sort of keep me on track and keep me on pace with really broad or difficult topics, because I have the slides that are already prepared. So, so kind of, that's how I do it every Friday. I'm in the office, I'm making content for all of you to consume and enjoy. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions about that. Also, if you guys do it a different way, please feel free to share. Would love to hear your thoughts on how you batch content, specifically video content if you're like me. So also what we have coming up, we have a lot of cool stuff. So you want to stay tuned. Casey is coming in. We are doing a few series of videos on content, which is, defining what it is better, how to create better content, also tools to use to make great content. And then we're also going to be diving into some of the metrics that let you know, is your content successful? Is it not? Where can you make improvements? And what should those improvements be? So she's coming in about an hour, and we're going to start batching and filming all of those videos for consumption. And she's going to push all those out next week. So stay tuned. If you guys don't follow us yet on Sound Marketing on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, do so, because that's where all of this will be pushed out. So the last thing I want to share, and so something that I'm going to be coming out with too, is I think I have finally found a video ad strategy for myself up on LinkedIn. This is something that I've tried 3 times previously. So third time's not the charm. Fourth time was the charm for this guy. My stats up on with my video marketing up on LinkedIn are looking insane right now. I'm really happy. So, as you guys might know, one of the big criticisms of LinkedIn ads is that it's very expensive, right? And I think that's true, but I think a lot also hedges on the quality of the ad creative that you're putting out. And so right now, I think the video ad sequence that I have out is absolutely perfect for LinkedIn. Again, I've been testing it for a couple weeks now. The pricing that I'm getting on those ads is the same as what I'm getting on Facebook and Instagram, which is pretty low, which is exciting. Also, the engagement has been incredible. So I want to share that with you in more detail, especially if you're a business, if you're a B2B. And so you're a business that markets to other businesses like software or marketing services, or something similar to that. LinkedIn has been an incredible platform. They have been expanding the organic content post types that you can do. I absolutely love it, because you can upload a slide, video posts, so on and so forth, articles too, really awesome. Thanks to Casey, we have LinkedIn articles now too. And so I think we're going to do a whole series up on LinkedIn. And I also want to dive heavily into the LinkedIn ad platform. They basically lifted Facebook's interface and put it over on LinkedIn, which has been awesome. I love the objectives, and the targeting capabilities there are the absolute best. If you are a B2B type business, you absolutely can't beat it. So anyways, that's all for me live. Like I said, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to batch a whole lot more videos for you guys. So go follow us, Sound Marketing, up on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We will be pushing out all of our new video content next week. Thank you guys for watching. And again, if you have any questions about how to batch content, please leave them in the comments below. I will be happy to reach out and talk with you. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.